Well, hi everybody. Thanks for joining me for another episode. We're going to do a little gravel work with the 1025 today. And if you'd like to see the episode before this was shot, it's number 86. Today we're going to try to make my parking area here a little bigger. If you recall, we jackhammered that boulder over there to the red trailer, and we put all that rock on the left side, and we made the parking area bigger. Now I want to top coat it with some 3/4 inch rock. Good job for the 1025. I've said it before, this little machine's a real workhorse and a little bulldozer. Now you'll notice I'm just going to take and level it out here with the bucket. Just taking my time going back and forth, and I want to rough grade it. After that's done, we're going to use a rear blade. But one thing I want to point out here, I don't have any counterbalance or any weight in the back, and look, the back tires come up just a little bit off the ground there, so I was well aware of that and changed the way I was moving the gravel around. You know, I probably should have went up and just put the rear blade on right now and had it in place, but I felt real comfortable here with what I was doing. I was changing my load, and instead of lifting, you'll see that I'm kind of pushing the gravel over to the edge and letting the machine kind of push rather than lift, and it's working real well. I really like the way the bucket and the tractors allow me to distribute and put that rock near the edge there. And then we're going to take the rear blade later and smooth all this out. The 1025 is such a little bowl when it comes to pushing materials around. It's just such a unique tractor and such a nice tractor. This is a mixture of 3/4 inch stone and fines. I call it road rock. Compacts real well. They use it around here in the county roads, and I use it for my gravel parking lots and lanes. It compacts real nice, so once you get water on this and drive over it a few times, it really gets hard and easy to maintain. I guess the only downside to it is limestone, and it does crush easy, and it does have to be recoated time to time. Okay, so I've had this rear blade in the weeds for a long time. This is the first time I got it out. You can see from the rust in the appearance. And I thought this would be the perfect job to put on the rear of that tractor and just push my way around and push the gravel over towards the edge there, and then use the blade to kind of round that corner and compact it. My plan is once I get a few passes there and level the road rock out, then it'll be a lot easier. I can run the tractor on that and push it over. And that's starting to happen now. I've got 2 or 3 passes there, and it's getting smoother. The blade's starting to be level, and I kind of figured out by driving forward with the blade down, it lays down real nice also. So it's just back and forth, but you can see the rock here is kind of damp, but it's grading out real nice. There I'm using the blade to kind of just back blade that and round that off a little bit. That worked real well. I'll bet this King Cutter blade is 25 or 30 years old. I had it on a 0 category tractor and used it for many years. It sure was a good investment. At the end of the video, you'll see I take it up and sand it and recoat it. Give it a new fresh paint job, and that's going to last me probably a lifetime. So let's speed it up a little bit. And like I said before, it's just back and forth and back and forth, but going this direction is just about the end. So now I change directions, and that's probably 125 feet there. So just going to go back and forth. I reverse the blade, and I'm not being so aggressive with it. I'm kind of just smoothing it out as I go across, and that blade's doing a terrific job, isn't it? It's compacting real nice, so I feel real comfortable towards the edge of that parking lot now, the edge of the rock line there. I don't feel like I'm going to get in soft rock and roll over the hill. So this was just a typical Saturday project. You know, when you have the 1025 and the accessories that that I have, you can do a chore like this real easy and be done by mid-morning and move on to the next project. You know, I bought the 1025 originally because of what it could all do, and the price point was very attractive. For the cost of a 5-year-old used pickup truck, I could get this multi-purpose tractor with the backhoe, the loader, the mower deck, everything it does. I did choose to not use the mower deck and bought a X758 instead, and real happy with that decision. So we're getting near the end here, just kind of doing the final pass now near the edge. I don't know if you've put it together yet or not, but this parking lot was used to store all my clay for the pond repairs, which the rain is just not cooperating with me again, and I can't get that done. Well, I think you'd have to agree, job well done. The 1025 and that rear blade did everything I wanted it to do. Push that nice rock over on top of that larger rock, and I'm going to end up with another 3 or 4 feet along there, and it's going to make real easy access for storage and other things that I have. Like I said earlier, I took the machine up above and sanded it and give it a fresh coat of paint. Like I said, I think it's at least 20, 25 years old. The price tag is on the top there, but I couldn't read it. I would have got a kick out of seeing what it is. Well, there it is, all fresh coat of paint and stored away. That's going to last me a lifetime now. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've got another video coming out soon. I've got a lot of videos coming out soon. I bought a lawn aerator from a friend out in Indiana, and we're going to go through and demonstrate that and review that. And then I'm going to show you my eco-friendly way that I distribute and get rid of my grass clippings. Hey, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So long, everybody. Have a great month.